I'm Alan Dale from Gale Force Winds, and this is the Encore Summit. It's so great to be here in beautiful St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, talking about such important things. I got to tell you, we're really looking forward to this summit here today, talking to some folks that really have a lot to offer to a very important conversation. And on that note, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Sure. So I'm Lisa Taylor. I'm the founder and CEO of Challenge Factory, and we focus on trends that are impacting labor markets and workforces. And one of the biggest ones that we've been tracking now and working on around the world for the last 14 years is the impact of demographic change, and especially the impact that older workers can have on our nation's productivity.
Now, Lisa, you're going to be doing the keynote here today. What are some of the sort of key themes we hope to pull out of that?
So I'm going to be sharing a whole bunch of new ideas and models and ways to think about things a little bit differently. The traditional way that we think about careers and work and what it means to be aging or older is really outdated. And when we get rid of some of the myths and when we start to think a little more creatively and catch up to our own longevity, all of a sudden there's all kinds of new solutions for all kinds of problems. Everything from employment issues that we have, labor market challenges, but even issues like social isolation, health and well-being are all solved when we get rid of outdated thinking about aging.
You know, Lisa, there's challenges for sure, but are there more opportunities because of that?
Of course. So that's the greatest thing about overcoming where we have these barriers that are actually quite artificial and things that we've created for ourselves. That there is a ton of opportunity, not only for individuals, but then for the ripple effect through their communities, through the economy. And right now, especially at this moment in time, as Canada is really rethinking exactly how should things work and how can we do things differently, it's such an amazing moment to be coming together and rethinking as well who's in our workforce, who gets excluded from our workforce, why do we think that we age out of the workforce, and what difference would it make if we actually thought a little bit differently about careers and aging as we're thinking about other things differently as well.
So you're on the edge of Canada right here. The sun rises first right here. You got a sold out crowd that's forming behind us. How excited are you to be in this conversation in Newfoundland and Labrador?
I always love coming here. I don't get here as often as I would like, but every time is a special treat for all kinds of reasons. And this event is no different. It's really fantastic. The group that's assembling is it's a cross-section of government and business and academics and unions and labor market information people and all kinds of sectors coming together for a meaningful discussion. And that doesn't always happen in other places across the country. So this really is a core of Newfoundland and Labrador discussion that's able to focus on this particular province at this particular moment. And it's really exciting.
Well, thank you very much for being on the podcast, Lisa. I can tell you one thing, when Lisa Taylor speaks, you should probably pay attention. So thank you very much.
My pleasure.